You kept a bug-out bag under your bed. You opened it for me once. Hormel's chili, a can opener, water, a flashlight, knives your father gave you. I told you that I used to dream about the apocalypse every night. There was a flood, a few times zombies, then an earthquake opened up the ground beneath me. Back then, you kept your books in drawers and you pulled them open and gave me tomes about the unknown. I found a long blonde hair in one once and asked you if it was your ex-girlfriend's. You said there was no way because I was the only girl you ever dated who cared about the end. There began our obsession with fear, and something started vibrating inside of me like a string pulled taut, waiting for the shots that rang out around my house to multiply, and for all of us to give up, evolve backwards, snarl, and scavenge the streets like animals. We went shopping for machetes, and once you picked up a flyer for a class on distilling contaminated water. You wanted to take Krav Maga. I bought a 20-gallon container of water. T-minus 4 months before the end, I asked you, if the apocalypse happens, will you protect me? You said, yes. We'll get in my car and drive up to my parents' house in the hills. Yes, I'll protect you. There are so many other things you said that I would count as lies now. But not that. You chose to spend eternity with me. If eternity was 4 months before we starved to death in a nuclear-devastated wasteland, that wasn't so far from the truth. We listened to old funk on the radio the night we went to the shooting range. I got a funny feeling in my stomach when I first saw the glass display case full of pistols, because I remembered what happens when you see a gun in Act 1. It was horrific and lovely to hold an explosion in my hands. I thought you would value the fact that all of my bullets went straight through the target's neck. Chili isn't going to save you from the undead. But it was exactly that gun which you cited when you gave me a bag of my things and asked me to return the key to your house. You said you were scared. I said, you always were. I was in bed with someone new last night. He bursts into song a lot, and he's taller than you. He plays the guitar, and he asks me to sing. No man ever before has asked me to sing. Let the economy collapse, he said. When I asked him about the end of the world, he laughed. Let the economy collapse, he said. Let the aliens come and let the volcano erupt and let cornflakes cost $7 a box. The two of us will climb to the top of a mountain and I'll kiss you as we watch it burn. Let's set it on fire, I said, and he smiled and pulled me down into his bed. Nature always kills her darlings. Forests smolder, islands sink, stars collapse. We prideful poets call it tragedy, because we like the showmanship of delivering a eulogy, but scientists know that atoms never die. They only rearrange themselves into something new. The earth shook the other day. Our high-rise office building swayed. Downstairs there was a riot, and tear gas floated in through our windows. Everyone else fled. I opened up a spreadsheet. I stayed. I waited for the world to go on.